What's up, guys? The First Form. This video entry is again for the 2015 athlete search. I was debating whether I should do one more video or not. Since the competition is a couple days away from being done with and announcing the next athlete and trainer. But watching my last couple videos, I didn't pretty much describe kind of what I do, where I come from, and what I'm about and stuff. So just want to take a couple minutes from your time and let you guys know kind of where I come from and what I do in a sense. So again, I'm 24 years old. I am a father of a 4-month-old. I know in my last video I said he was 4 years old. It's kind of funny he's not there yet. Big life changer. Happiest moment of my life. He's actually with me right here in the back. Just taking a cruise to kind of help him fall asleep. So trying to keep up with the whole fit life and the whole little daddy life and work balance, and I'm also aspiring to be an entrepreneur. I did graduate from the University of Channel Islands here in California as a business administration degree. And let's see, I work at a bank. I'm a personal banker for US Bank. I've been in the banking industry for a little bit over 5 years now. I cannot say I don't like it or I didn't learn anything from it or anything. I actually learned a lot of skills and qualities that I've been able to apply not only in a personal point, but also in business endeavors that I've encountered and upfronted. But essentially, what I want to come in here for and say is, thank you to First Form, for allowing us and giving us this opportunity to be able to show, not only you guys at First Form, but everybody else out there, kind of what skills and traits other people have out there to, show other people to aspire, to motivate, and, help them, when they feel a little bit down and stuff. And also I want to run by that, even if I were chosen or not to win, I'll still represent the company 110%, just because of the values and the credibility and what they stand for. I mean, the products are amazing. I mean, coming from a guy that's always been studying, researching what supplements to take to increase my performance, to in a sense increase my results. I mean, and also, I mean, the customer service that I get from First Form, I mean, it's nothing compares. Nothing compares. So I mean, you can say you got another customer for life. So my name, again, I don't know if I said my name or not. My name is Edgar Navarro. I go by Fitted on my social media page, especially Instagram. Let's see, I mean, I just like to be fit. I'm a fit guy. I play soccer, work out, lift weights. I mean, I'm always trying new things. Always trying to get people, motivated, inspired. So I'm just always, just trying to be that fit guy. I'm not all about like the abs or, the whole vanity stuff like that. So there's a lot of BS out there in the industry. So my mission, why, I participate in the First Form athlete search, but in a sense why I do what I do is because I need to show people that there's better ways out there, there's different ways, and show them the truth in a sense as to when it comes to nutrition, dieting, and supplementation. I just dedicated my last 5+ years or so, even more, just always studying, always trying to find new ways, not quicker ways, but better ways, more efficient. And people are always asking me, how I do it, and to help them out, that I motivate, I inspire. So that to me is, it's worth all these, hours and days and years of studying and, secluding myself from society because, trying to attain the certain, fitness status or, intelligence or knowledge or, but, I also wanted to just come in here and say, I'm that dude that people ask like, bro, why do you work out so much? Or why are you always, studying? Or why are you always this? I mean, you won already, like what's going on? I mean, first of all, I mean, my physique is not the best physique out there. I know there's guys that are out there that are way better than me, more ripped, faster, stronger, bigger. I'm just here to be the best version that I can of myself and to instill those into other people. I mean, unfortunately, the magazines and, these, gurus and stuff, unfortunately, they portray the wrong views and the wrong mindset to people, So I'm just all about hard work, you know. Actually, it's funny that when I was 12 years old or so, I used to be a pretty obese kid. I mean, at age 12, I used to wear like size 36, 38 pants, you know. So I was kind of embarrassing, and kind of what got me into the fitness lifestyle was actually my father. He always told me, like, dude, you know, it's not healthy for you. We're gonna get you slim. We're gonna make you lose weight. You know, I'm not doing this to make you feel bad. I'm not, you know, doing this. I'm just doing this for your health, you know, because I don't want you to suffer any more diseases or any you know, problems, or be made fun of or anything like that. So it started at a young age, you know, as to, you know, aside from fitness, you know, just life in general. My dad is the biggest you know, inspiration, motivation as to me, as to why I keep, you know, doing what I do, and, you know, essentially all these goals and stuff that I have. A lot of it comes from him. You know, at a young age, he instilled to me, you know, all these core values. And, you know, I've been asked as to, you know, how come I represent, not in a sense represent, or why 1stPhorm so much, is because of the core values that essentially my father raised me, are very similar to, you know, 1stPhorm's, and, you know, like Andy and such, as to, you know, how to view life, or your work ethic, you know, how to treat people and stuff like that. So my dad always told me at a young age to dream big, always shoot big, always aspire. You know, there's always people that are, you know, better than you. There's always people that are at your level. There's always people that are worse than you, but you don't worry about them. You always shoot high, you aim high, regardless of, you know, what people say. You know, you can do it. Just gotta, you know, dream big and put the work, in a sense, you know. Also, he instilled to me at a young age to be a person of action, not to just say it, you know, just do it, in a sense. So all these little things that, you know, that my father instilled in me is what's, you know, at my age of, you know, 24, soon to be 25, for the most part, I've been attained, you know, certain goals that I've set as a child, you know, because that's what my dad taught me, is always have goals, you know. And once you get to a goal, all right, well then, what's the next step? Once I get to that next step, and then, all right, what's the next step? So always improving, always finding ways to get better at something, because he always tells me there's always something you can improve on, so you can never settle, in a sense. Also, you know, treating people, being humble. You know, he always taught me huge. I remember he would like chew me out when I would kind of make fun of someone or something. I mean, these lectures for hours on end as to, you know, treat people with respect. You know, it doesn't matter where you came from, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter how much you make. You treat people with respect, and you treat people the way you want to be treated. So, you know, my dad was just really on me as a kid all the time. You know, just like, dude, you gotta get to it. You gotta work. You gotta, you know, come on. You know, my father's very you know, strict, but a very blunt person. He actually came from Mexico at a fairly young age, and he told me, man, you know what, everything that I've accomplished, everything that I've done was for you guys, but it was because I set out goals as to, I'm gonna get this by this age, I'm gonna get this such and such, you know, I'm gonna make this by the time I, you know, reach this age. And, you know, he told me straight up, dude, I'm a wetback, all right? So if I can do it, then why can't you? It's your obligation to be something great. It's your duty to do something of yourself, and, you know, create that lifestyle that essentially you want. So as a kid, you know, my dad telling me this, you know, day in and day out, as to, you know, always do your best. If you're not gonna do something right, don't do it at all. You know, treat people with respect, always aim high, dream big. You know, don't worry about anyone else, just worry about yourself, but work, you know, consistently, just work and work and work. You know, whether it came from work, whether it came from school, I mean, soccer. I mean, my dad always told me, man, this life, you know, you're not a winner, you gotta earn it. Okay, you know, all this BS that everyone's a winner and all this stuff is like, that's not true, man. It's like, you gotta, you know, if you lose, well then okay, use that as a lesson. Okay, to my dad, everything was a lesson, you know, which is kind of funny that now, you know, I think back to it and it's like, damn, you know, all those hours you're just being lectured, now it makes sense, you know, now it makes sense now that I'm applying them. But going through life, everything he's taught me and told me certainly has occurred or has happened, you know. So I'm that guy that just wakes up, you know, 4:30, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. sometimes to go train. you know, go to school. Well, when I was at school, I would train, go to school, after school, go to work, then sometimes after work, you know, full-time job, go back to school in the night, you know, just always doing something, always getting to the next step. Always had goals as to, okay, by a certain age I have to do this, by a certain age I have to do that, or, you know, in the fitness realm, you know, by, you know, this couple months I have to be at, you know, certain, you know, pressing certain weight, or at least at a certain weight or something like that. But, you know, people do ask me, and still to this day ask me, like, why do you get up so early, man? You're crazy. You need rest. You need rest. You know, you gotta sleep. You ever heard of sleep? I'm like, yes, you know, I make the time for it, you know, don't get me wrong, but when something is important to you, you just find a way, you find the time, and you just do it. You know, it just become a lifestyle to me. You know, and it's kind of funny how some, you know, there are days where I'm just like super tired, but those are the days where I really remember why I started, and, you know, all the lectures that my father has given me as to, you know, you want something, you just gotta work, man, you know. So, you know, yeah, I'm that dude that, you know, goes to bed till like 11, you know, because either I'm at work, or either I'm training people in the night, or whether I'm trying to do my side business online, or, you know, trying to read up on something. So, you know, and then I wake up the next day, you know, hit the gym because I have to be at work. And, you know, now with my son, I have to make time for my son, I have to make time for my spouse. So I've just been a, you know, I guess you can say a fairly busy guy, and I'm just trying to, you know, be more efficient with my time, and, you know, hopefully, you know, doing the right steps in the right direction to essentially get to what it is I want to do. So essentially, you know, kind of enough about me. You know, like I said in my other video, is, you know, I'm in this competition, you know, for the athlete search, to, you know, to be able to collaborate with people, because where I'm at, I mean, I live in Oxnard, California. It's a fairly, you know, big town, but I mean, I'm surrounded with people that are not, you know, driven to the same aspirations or goals as me, whether business or fitness or just in life in general. So I'm just trying to create, you know, an opportunity to be able to collaborate with people, to be able to work with people, you know, that share the same visions and values and work ethic, to, you know, get this movement to the next step, you know, make something happen, you know, create the, you know, the next big thing, you know. But also, like I said, it's just to be able to, you know, provide an opportunity for myself to be able to help others, you know, help one person at a time, in a sense, to, you know, motivate them, inspire them, you know, show them how to work out, different techniques, I mean, you know, whatever it is, or just in life in general. So essentially that's why, you know, I'm not gonna say for the last couple months, I mean, this has been years in the making. It's been, you know, years in the dungeon, just, you know, secluding myself from society, you know, from, you know, events, from partying or anything like that. I mean, because I want to be that next person to be able to, you know, stand for something, you know, to represent, you know, a brand that stands for helping people, for, you know, values and such like that, and be able to spread that to, you know, worldwide, you know. So, you know, that's essentially why I'm here, and why I'm doing what I do, to be part of a, you know, 1stPhorm is just to be in a position where I can, you know, create something, you know, be part of something in a sense. You know, I see these guys, you know, working, you know, I see the guys at 1stPhorm, I see Andy, you know, it's just their culture, you know, what they're surrounded with, you know, it's a very positive culture that, you know, I want to be essentially, hopefully be a part of, and be able to put my skills and abilities to, you know, continue at. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of wanted to run by real quick, you know, kind of some thoughts and stuff like that. And you know, oh, sorry guys, I was just checking on my son. So yeah, I mean, you know, I know whoever they choose, it's gonna be one badass person. It's gonna represent the company well. You know, I can't wait to see. If it's not me, then, you know, I'm still gonna continue to represent. I mean, look, I wear the shirt every day, the flag, proud. You know, it's kind of funny how, you know, I've been mocked and made fun of all these years, and I still get made fun, mocked all these years because I'm like quote unquote different. But you know what? Screw it. You know, I know what I'm doing. I know what my ultimate goal is, and I'm just gonna keep, you know, grinding, keep going, you know, till I attain it. So good luck to all those out there that are participating. I mean, I've been seeing all these people that have been part of it, and you know, trying to go for the same goals. And I mean, you just meet a lot of amazing people, and you connect. You know, so that's something, you know, I want to, you know, further expand. So yeah, I think I'm just blabbing on now. So yeah, I should just shut up. But so just again, you know, thanks a bunch. You know, I learned a lot for myself, you know, from this competition. You know, I just continue to learn and grow as a person, not only, you know, mentally, personally, physically, emotionally, and in business. And so yeah, so hope I get fucking picked, know what I mean? Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I hope they don't get mad, papa. Alright guys, so that's it for me. Peace.